Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
it's going. It's
I
going. Listen, I got my phone going.
You
I
got your
well,
phone going.
well, I do because while the intros were playing,
Mhm.
I was sharing.
Oh, well, that's all right. You're just multitasking in a wonderful way, and I applaud you for that. I also have to say that I absolutely love the opening, the wonderful spookified locations that you have photos of. I love me a good haunted house that looks like a haunted house. Like if
Okay.
it looks like it's spooky on the inside, I dig that.
Well, we're live, but this is the intros are still going.
That's a fun little delay time.
There's a little bit of a delay.
Well, but that's good. I like that. That just means we're on a slightly different timeline than
Yeah.
that timeline where that's playing, and that makes
It's
us quantum
it's
multidimensional time
still going.
travelers,
It's
which is
still
very
going.
cool. I
Still
see, but
going. It's finishing.
we're time travelers.
There. Now we're on.
Well, we've been live. We've been on the whole time.
Well,
We're just being sneaky with people.
yeah, that's for sure.
That's all we're doing.
So how's it going?
It's going so well. I'm so thrilled to be here. I tell you what,
Yes.
this is so much more fun than anything I do for a day job. We had that conversation, right?
Yes,
So I'm thrilled to
with
be here.
John Barber.
Yes.
I haven't gotten his book yet. He sent out the books yesterday.
Yeah, we'll get the I think he's mailing them, right? The mail's getting a snail mail for a hot second.
For the amount of time it took him to get up here.
I mean, listen, I understand. I'm not the greatest with technology either, and he's rocking and rolling it at 91, and good job. I mean,
well, I think once I put you into my StreamYard, we will see you live a lot more.
Yes, you will.
Because right now we're only seeing you through recording.
I know. I'm trying. That's the thing. BRYAN-JON's going to learn me how to do more live things.
Yeah. So I'm going to add Haleigh to my StreamYard so she can use my StreamYard. That way, if she wants to do a podcast or to shoot the stuff with her sister, her brother, her friends, they can.
All the peeps that I just bring on into the podcast world because I can't leave anybody alone.
Exactly.
But
Raymond's in the middle of sending me stuff.
Oh, well, that's good. Hey, Raymond. Hi, how you doing? We're happy for you to join us too.
Oh, I think Raymond just sent me a I don't know what he's sending me, to be honest. I think it's a script for the upcoming voiceovers that we're going to be doing for the Global Ghost Hunt.
How very much fun. Yes. I'm excited, and I'm excited to see all of Jonathan's here. Hi there. How's it going?
So we had a really good show the other day with Mr. John Barber.
Yes.
And I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I see him. He's turned out to be a friend because when I walk my dog, he's walking his dog. So we just talk and shoot the shit, stuff like that.
You know what? When you can bond over dogs, I love that. I meet a lot of people.
He's a good guy.
Walking my dog.
He's a good guy. And I don't know his name, but he's a good
I don't know his name, but he's a great dude.
He told me his name, but I forgot his name.
Okay, no, here's a question. Do you know the name of his dog?
No.
Okay, see, I have that. No, I have that where I will remember the dog's name of people that I'll meet people and their dogs, and I'll remember the dog's name, but I won't remember their name.
Well, originally Lex was supposed to be here. But if some people
not
don't
everybody
know,
can handle being on screen with me.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you.
But not everybody knows this. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago, Lex, and he's been talking about a surprise or he's working on something. Well, Lex is now a father. He had a baby boy.
Yay, Lex.
And I'm going to show the picture if you haven't seen his baby. And Lex is in this picture. Of course, Lex has to be in the picture as well. So, which is not an issue.
We're happy to see Lex.
We're happy to see Lex. So there's his little boy.
With the tiniest, cutest little red knit hat I love.
Yes. And his son's name is Ezra.
Ezra, I believe.
William, Mark. I had the name up. Wait a minute. Let me get the name. It's Ezra William Mark Winter Anderson.
I was gonna say, you know, that's you could just have like just your initials be a name, you know, like with that many names, and good for them. That must be like family name incorporation or something fun, but I dig it. I'm with it.
And
You know what? I have that myself. My middle name is a variation of my mom's name. Like my middle name
I'll
is
have to be honest, just taking a look at the picture.
yeah.
I think he looks more like Nadine than he does Lex.
Okay, so are you saying that the baby is cuter than Lex?
Yeah, well, of course I'm saying that.
No
Love
offense,
you.
Lex.
Love you,
Sorry.
buddy. Love you, buddy. I know you're watching, or you're
Right?
going to be watching.
Lots of love, but you know, the kid's
Yeah.
cuter. Sorry.
So we had a show the other day with Mr. John Barber, and I was going to talk about that when I saw my
Yes.
friend. So when I saw my friend, and
Mhm.
whose name I don't know,
I
but you know
think
what?
that's
But you know the
fantastic.
funny thing is, we're guys. We don't need to know each other's names. We just see each other in the street. We fist pump and shoot the shit and see how we're doing.
You know what? Good for you. I think that's great. Like we don't need labels. We'll just know that we're buddies, and that's good
No,
enough. I think
yeah,
that's great. I'm for
yeah,
it. I
it's
support
awesome.
that.
Yeah, I
I
support it too.
support that. It's great.
So we were talking about. I was talking to him about the show with John Barber, and he couldn't believe that I had John Barber on.
And it was such a great conversation.
Like
And
this, an actor, a writer, a producer, a director, a comedian.
he's
He's
been doing this forever. And I mean, again, just the wealth of life experience that you can ask about. We could have gone another 2 hours easily. Easily.
Yes. I haven't put that. I haven't put it up on Spotify yet. I will.
Mm-hmm. Because it's good stuff.
It's going to take a little while to go through the rendering because it was a 2.5 hour show.
Yeah.
A lot of people enjoyed it. There's been a lot of views on it. He's gotten some of his famous people to watch it, I'm sure.
Oh, well, I mean, come join us. We'll come talk to you too. All the people. Again, I want to talk to everybody. You know I do. That's why you've brought me here and just let me steal the reins from you so that you can you can hang out and just be pretty.
Well, there is a reason why you're here, though.
There is a reason why I'm here.
Yes.
What's
there
that?
is a reason. People.
And
people have been coming and going out of the room. Why don't you just stay, put your phone down, put it in front of you, and just watch? There's no reason to go in and out at all.
I mean, you know, listen,
you're going to miss something.
The revolving door that is podcast world, you can come in and out, but it's totally fine. Go watch the full episodes. But listen, we love it when you stay here because we get to chat with you and have a silly, fun, good time.
Of course.
Hang out with us.
I'm disappointed Lex didn't come because I was hoping he would come because then if Ezra was awake, then, you know, because I'm sure it's funny.
I mean, I have a dog that I could pick up and show you. Is that?
No, it's okay. So I'm sure it's a little rat dog, right?
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
I have like they say Jack Russell Corgi mix, but I'm pretty sure rat terrier Corgi mix. So funny that you said a little rat dog. What about my personality says to you that I have to have a little rat dog?
It's either going to be that or it's going to be one of those real yappy ones.
I also had a Pomeranian. Like I don't have it anymore, but I had a tiny little Pomeranian. Yes, and he was a very yappy little diva dog. So you are on point, BRYAN-JON. 10 points to Gryffindor for you.
Vicky's here.
Vicky's here. Hey there, Vicky.
Vicky's from Abyss Paranormal. So there is a reason why we're here. This isn't going to be a super long show. Okay. We'll be back next week. Hopefully we'll be back with Tanner. No tea time with Tanner today. His schedule kind of changed, but we're going to bring him. We're going to bring him.
Spit out all of those T's really well, and good for you for that pronunciation.
Thank you. So say that 5 times quickly.
Right.
But there is a reason why we're here. As you know, Haleigh is not only a wonderful person.
Oh, thank you, friend. You're a wonderful person.
She's been a great host, great guest co-host or host. I don't want to say co-host because that's not who you are. You're a great guest host.
Well, thank you. And I love being here. We have so much fun.
We do. And but there is a reason why she's here today. As you people know, Global Ghost Hunt is going to be coming out in October again. So we're back to the grind soon. And we've had some locations signing up. We got some inquiries from teams. We do have a special event that's going to happen within the event.
I love an event within an event. That's just
An
so exciting.
event within
Like
an
the
event.
Russian
Yes.
doll stacking of events.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. So we're going to be doing a kind of a global event within the global event. So we're going to have 4 or 5 teams that are going to be going all at the same time.
You know what? I am just so very thrilled about it. And I'm so very thrilled that you have invited me to help you take over the world, because that's what I've always wanted to do. Pinky and the Brain. Let's take over the world.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this note up. So I was talking to the guys the other night. I was talking to Raymond. I was talking to Matt, and I told them what my idea was with Haleigh, and because I wanted Haleigh to come on board. So as you people know, Haleigh is a great host. She does a lot of different types of vodcasts or podcasts.
I can do any subject matter. I love all of it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it just made a lot of sense. As you people know, we have GGH Lives. Well, yours truly is going to be taking over the GGH Lives.
Hello, friends.
You see how I said that? All the movement I did with that.
I love it. You got to get a little bit of like a jig going in there, because
Yeah.
it's very exciting. I'm coming in. I'm going to host GGH Lives. BRYAN-JON's going to hang out with me sometimes. We'll bring in some other guest co-hosts, some friends of mine, my brother, my sister, my other podcast people. And we're just going to have a fun party time. I'm so very excited.
Yes. So if you were part of the Global Ghost Hunt, or if you're planning on being to the event this year, expect a call or a text or an email from Haleigh saying, I would love to have you on my show. It's going to be completely up to her what she's going to do. She's going to have guests on. What we're thinking about doing, and what I suggested to her last night, maybe even going over some of the past lives that we did. So your live might be shown during GGH Live. And it's going to be a reaction.
I was going to say, who doesn't want to see me react to all the fun, silly things that you are getting up to? I want to know who's talking to demons, who's talking to ghosts, what haunted places are you at? Tell me all of the lore. I need to know everything.
See, there's Lex. I knew he was going to come.
Oh, here we go. Lex is here.
I'm sorry I can't come on tonight. My little boy's awake and crying. But thank you for the mention, guys. Ezra sends his hello. Hello.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
He's just, he's just making noise because he's so excited too. That's all.
Yes.
So, we thank you for his excitement.
Lex, did we get the name right? Is it Ezra?
Ezra?
Did we get that name right? By the way, dude, I have to tell you, what's going on with this huge long name?
You know what? That's just a name that belongs on, the door of a law office one day. That's what it is.
Right. You're right. Ezra.
See, they're just planning it out for him in advance with a great name. They're just
I have to ask. Is William or Mark one of your uncle's names?
For
2 middle
Lex?
names are my 2 surnames. Yes.
Oh, okay.
2 middle names and my 2 surnames. Oh, interesting. Are any of those names your uncle that passed away last summer? So I was kind of curious on that, but no, Mark is my dad's name. Williams from Nadine. Oh, okay, there you go. Thanks,
Mixing
buddy.
up the family names, very cool. Like I said, I've got a little bit of that. My mom is Elisa, and my middle name is Elise, so I've got that. Like,
there you go. Maybe what you'll do is even bring Lex up.
I would love Lex. Come hang out. Let's chill.
Have Lex come on the show.
Live party times.
And you can have him as a co-host or a host on his own.
I love it. And let's please bring on all of like the medium people too. And I have been and I want to talk to you a little bit about that, because I've been playing with that sort of tapping into energies kind of thing a little bit, sort of working on that intuition, whatever you want to call it. There you go.
There's Vicky saying congratulations. I'll try to bring him on the stream next show. Yes, I'd love to do that. There you go. See,
absolutely, bring him on. Let's have a chit chat.
There you go.
I
can't wait to meet him.
I'm excited. I mean, that's kind of an interesting thought too. Yeah. Can you sort of energy, intuitive tune in to a baby and talk to them? Can you, like, because they don't verbally speak? There's a thing. There's a thought.
So let me ask you a question, Haleigh. I don't
Ask me a
want to.
question.
I don't want to make this into an interview, but I want to know what your thoughts are about Global Ghost Hunt and what you're thinking you would. Because I know what I would like you to do, but this is your show. You're taking it over.
I mean,
So
listen,
what is it that you're thinking you'd like to do with this show?
audience participation certainly welcome. You can suggest ideas too, but I really do love the idea of reacting for like give me a 5-10 minute chunk, or maybe just a short 3 to 5 minutes chunk of an investigation from a team. I react to that chunk of an investigation, and the co-host, whoever might be with us, right? We check it out, see what they're about, bring that team on from the Global Ghost Hunt and talk to them about their investigation, tell us more about the location, tell us more about you guys, tell us more stories about evidence that you got. I mean, we can go into all kinds of directions and have those conversations. But I do love the idea of like the reacting to the investigation.
I think the first person you should have on, because she's always here at the show with us, is Vicky from Abyss Paranormal.
Like, Vicky, what's going on Thursday at 7?
She's been in. She was in the May's event and she was in the October's event.
Well,
she's been in all 3 events.
Well, then we definitely need to have her. If she's like a veteran of the Global Ghost Hunt, and we need that would be a great place to start. Let's start with we could do a series of like the veterans of the Global Ghost Hunt, the people who have like been multiple events.
You know Vicky? Do you know Vicky from Abyss?
I was gonna say, I think I want to say I've added you, but again, listen, Parapost Network Central folks, I keep going in and just hitting add friend on people. So when you see me just throwing up that add friend, go send me a message and say hello. I don't always know who gets the request and hits the yes or who doesn't, but I'm throwing up a lot of people on there from different teams and the different people on Parapost. So
Vicky is very well experienced, and
let's bring Vicky on.
Yeah, I think Vicky should be your first guest. And then what you can do, you can go through one of her investigations and she can talk about the location.
I would love to do that. That's the thing that I really like about the Global Ghost Hunt that you do, is that you're preserving these locations, that sort of historical aspect. Because again, I love me a good haunted house. I love me a location that's got a story to it. It's fun. So I love the idea of supporting these locations and supporting, because they're small business owners. I mean, these locations are small businesses. Let's support small businesses and support these haunted locations. I think that's fantastic.
I do too.
Vicky,
would you like to be Haleigh's first guest?
You want to come on?
Yeah, I think you should.
Next
so
Thursday,
it's not this Thursday, next Thursday. Yeah.
Following Thursday. Vicky, hit us up in the messages on and get me on LinkedIn, y'all. That's another place where you can find me. Get me on the Facebooks, add me, get up in my messages. Let's chat. I would love to have people on. I was gonna say, don't be surprised. Like BRYAN-JON said, if you get messages up in your grill because I'd be asking you to come hang out, do not be surprised.
Yeah, there you go. So, and just keeping in mind, it's sometimes it's going to be Haleigh by herself, and then sometimes it's going to be with her brother,
my brother John from Day of Fun.
Yeah, and then she might even somehow, some way convince her sister to come up.
If I could convince my sister to come on, we could have BRYAN-JON, the silliest silly fun time. Yeah. Oh, everybody start getting up in my sister's grill, y'all. I'm gonna get her onto another podcast, get up on our podcast, and just comment until she can't stay away anymore. Because we would just be silly fun.
Yeah.
Bring my friend from my Tonger podcast. Bring my friend Jeff sometimes. Bring in Sage, the intern. I don't know. I've posted a couple.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, my friend Sage is good, silly fun. We wanted to have her come to my apartment, and instead of saging my apartment with burning sage, Sage would have candles and would call all of the ghosts and demons in so I could haunt my apartment.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If Vicky's still in the room, I believe her grandson, his name is Sage.
We could have both the sages. We could have a sage and a sage, and we could have, it's like the divine masculine, divine feminine, right? We could have 2 sages.
Yeah, there you go. They have great investigations, and the interesting thing about them is they bring different experiments to the table. and people are
I
really,
love
really
that.
intrigued by that, and I love that. And but we're gonna
I
try
would
to. I
I
think
would really love that too, actually. Like,
Gage. That's his name, Gage, not Sage.
oh, well, that's okay. Gage and Sage. We can
Sorry.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, but I think that would be a fun thing too that we could do is bring on. Sorry, nope, just lost my train of thought. But I'm just so super excited to start it and to get.
So I
talking to
think how
people.
many shows a month are you going to do? You're going to do 3 or you're going to
I
do
would
4?
say let's start with 3, just because I am busy. But hey y'all, if you can keep supporting us so that we can get me out of a day job and I could do 4, like, let me tell you what, I would podcast every single day if I
Would
did
you?
not have. I would absolutely. There's so many fun people in this world that I want to talk to, and not enough time in the day. I tell you what. But that's
There you
why
go.
BRYAN-JON is here to help me out,
Yes.
because you're here to
Yes.
help. You are here to bring me into more of the super cool, fun conversations, because I tell you what, you know some super interesting people, and I dig it.
Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking about that the other day, that I didn't realize how many people I do know.
Isn't
And
it? Is it kind of like it's fun to
scary.
be like,
Scary.
is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit scary.
I think it's fun. That just means that you're super duper
Because,
connected.
well, no, I think it's because there's some people that I don't want to know.
Well, you know what? That's okay. You can just put yourself on a timeline where you forget about those people and they don't exist anymore in your timeline, and then you don't have to worry about it.
And the people that are watching now and going to be watching the replay, replay of this, they know who I'm talking about too.
You and all your silly drama, BRYAN-JON.
Well, no, I don't get involved. No. I don't get involved in the drama.
Well, no,
That's
not that you
something I
might
definitely do.
but
I don't do. So
listen,
I
again,
could, but I
if you
don't.
if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right.
That's a good, interesting way
So-
to say it. Yeah, it's true though. I don't, you know what? I don't get involved in the bull crap. I stay away from it. People try to suck me in and I say, no, it's not happening. Go somewhere else.
And that's all you have to do. Just keep being your good fun self. And all the rest of it falls away.
People have tried to drag me down into it, and I won't do it. I won't do it. And
Well,
my closest friends know that I won't go down that road. So, but anyways, this is supposed to be a positive show. So from this day forward, Haleigh is now the permanent host for Global Ghost Hunt Live, GGH Live. So Matt is going to be putting together an intro.
I'm excited
for Haleigh, and she will do her shows once a week.
Please come
3 times a month.
Get in the chit chat. We're gonna have silly fun, good time.
You're gonna have a good time. Like, I have a great time. I will say though, if you let Haleigh go, you're no longer actually going to be saying anything. It's going to be Haleigh the whole time saying something.
Listen, we'll come up with some kind of a safe word. Like, all you gotta do is raise your hand or something, and I'll just be like, "Oh, it's about to do."
Safe word.
Yeah, that will be fine.
When I say some kind of word that
you got to pick something weird.
Word, then you know that is time for Haleigh downtime. Take a water break.
Got me some coffee, water, hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate. So I think that's going to be about it. I said this was going to be a short show, but we shall be back next week. Does that sound right? We shall be back next week.
We shall be back. We are back next week because it's
Eli.
next week in some. What's up, Eli? How you doing?
Eli's going to be on Talking with the Source with AJ.
With AJ. Very good. Very cool. I dig it.
Why is he calling you Franki?
Because that's what my name is on here, Franki of Franki's Podcast Network. That's from my Adventures of Abernathy Franklin fictional, like my sci-fi stuff that I do. Franki is
but your name's not Franki though.
Well, it's gonna be. We're switching it. I'm gonna be that persona.
Yeah, Eli, you just missed it, buddy. You just came in the room now. Haleigh is now going to be the host of GGH Live, which is the Global Ghost Hunt Live. We're announcing that right now. That's going to be starting not this week, next week on Thursdays. She's thinking Thursday nights. And she's going to be doing reaction videos towards the other teams that were part of the Global Ghost Hunt. She's going to have people from the past who are on Global
People
Ghost
who
Hunt. She's going to
own
even
the
have some of the
locations.
administrative staff she's going to have on. It's going to be a full amount of a lot of shows with probably absolutely
So much fun, you can't even stand it.
with absolutely no information whatsoever.
Whatever. Who wants information? We're gonna have fun. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
We're gonna have all kinds of silly, crazy fun.
Yeah, so you're having the interview on Sunday with AJ on Talking with the Source. Please, people, go check that out. Here's Raymond. Raymond, thank you for showing up. I don't know what you sent me. I'm going to look at it when I think you sent me a script, but I'm going to look at
Raymond.
it. But you might even have Raymond come up on your show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come and talk to us.
He's part of the administration staff. He's part of locations.
Ooh, I would really love. I would love to have a conversation about.
So for the next 4 months or 4 years, whatever it is,
next 4 millennia,
Haleigh is going to be your host for GGH Live.
What's up? Yay! I'm so happy to be here. You know what? I am gonna be Franki of Franki's Podcast Network, so that I can. That's my persona, and it's gonna be Global Ghost Hunt with Franki, and we're gonna have just the best time ever. I can't wait. Everybody, come on, tell us all about the investigations you're doing. I want to talk to everyone about your favorite locations. I need to know about all the places that I've never been that I need to go to. Yeah. We're going to start making a list of all the locations that I need to visit. Buddy. Yeah. That can be like a running
thing. There you go. So you are going to make a whole crap load of new connections.
Oh, I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. Again, just so many fun people that you know, and I can't wait to talk to everybody.
Wow. I'm excited. I'm pulling a mat. I'm excited and I got ideas.
I'm pulling a mat. I'm excited and I got ideas. Oh, you know what? Matt and I are going to get along great if that's pulling a mat.
That is a mat.
I'm
so
excited
and I got great ideas.
That is me all day, every day. We're going to get along so spectacularly.
Oh, that's funny. Matt, well, I hope so. He is going to be your producer.
Well, yeah, I mean, I hope we would get along.
I don't know how he's going to be your producer if you're going to be on Thursday night and he's working. I don't know how that's going to work.
We'll figure it out. Listen, if we got to shift it around.
What was that?
What was what?
I just heard a male's voice in my headphones.
I don't know.
I heard a male's voice.
That's really fun. I had a little bit of a zap of energy myself, but I kind of had that a little earlier when you mentioned one of Lex's uncles.
Yeah, I just heard a man's voice in my ear.
That's really fun. We could be doing live investigations right now.
Yes. So, one more thing, folks, before we go. I've also talked to Haleigh about the world event.
Yes.
The world event it's not going to be called the world event. It's going to be called something to do with global. It's going to be one night. Haleigh is going to be the host of that, hopefully with her brother.
Yes.
Maybe.
Johnny. Gonna have
or your sister. Doesn't matter.
It might be all of us. Party time.
If you people, hi, Drew. Nice to see you.
Drew.
So we're going to be doing that global event where we're going to have 4 or 5 teams from around the world that are going to be doing one live on one night. Haleigh is going to be our host for that event.
I'm going to be like,
she's doing a lot.
I am doing a lot. Guess what? That's okay. What else would I be doing with myself if I wasn't doing a lot of podcasting things, sitting around and being useless?
Wow. She is doing a lot. She's going to be hosting the world event.
I'm going to take over the world. Global Ghost Hunt and Franki taking over the world.
Say it isn't so.
Say it isn't so. I'm so excited. You don't listen. When this thing pops off so big that you can't even deal with it, just remember you signed me on for this. You hired me on for it. It's your own fault when it goes wild.
Well, this is it. So for people that don't know, one night during the 10 days, we are going to have a world or a global event with 4 or 5 teams, 1 from Canada, maybe 2 from the States, maybe 2 from UK. I'm hoping Australia. We're going to be doing a live all at once.
We're all going to
we can't call it global warming because we can get in trouble for that.
We can get in trouble for that. It's global chilling because
it's chilling.
Because we're all chilling and it's chilling.
Global chilling.
A night of global chilling with our Ghostimus friends.
Wow.
I'm so
Or how about
excited.
this? A night of global hunts.
But like it's chill hunt time, global chill hunt time.
Or what Raymond said, global live.
We're
Very
doing it
simple,
because
straight to the point.
we're getting it. Listen, it's going to be a silly fun party time. Everyone's going to want to join. Everybody start signing up on the global ghost hunt so that we can get you onto our mailing list so that I can snag you for the podcasts.
And if you want to, Drew, if you want to be a part of it, you need to sign up for the global ghost hunt. But you have to be on the understanding that you're going to be sharing that live with 4 other teams that night. So this is I have to be honest. I have to be honest. I don't think this has ever been done.
I'm super stoked about it. I think it's never been done before. That's exactly the kind of things that I want to be doing all day, every day. Those things that have never been done before. We boldly go forth into the unknown, Brian.
Can you imagine this is your host that night? Jesus, it's going to be a fun night.
We're going to have the best time.
And you know what? It's going to be 2 hours, just to let you know.
I'm going to dress as Elvira.
There you go. There you go.
I'm so excited about it. It's going to be Franki Elvira is going to be running the global live for the global ghost hunt.
If you're watching then now, and if you want to be a part of it, sign up to www.globalghosthunt.com. Let us know that you want to be a part of that world event in the notes, and we'll get you there. We will get you there. We will put you, but
make a note that says, I want to get on the podcast with Franki. And we'll be like, hey,
and there you go. If you want to be on this podcast, email, give her a friend request, and and
hit me up on
I think
Facebook,
I put her,
LinkedIn.
I think her link is in the description. I think I put your links in the description where you can find her. So go over and follow her. I think it's Facebook, LinkedIn, all those
LinkedIn,
wonderful
Instagram,
places. Talking about some trouble. You're right. Raymond is right. Talking about some trouble.
Ooh, trouble. Oh,
but tell me, guys, me honestly, give me your thoughts on that idea. Well, it's not an idea. It's going to happen. Because I've been thinking about this for the last year about doing this.
I love it.
And again, I don't think this has ever been done. And
someone,
can you imagine
with all the weird new methods and techniques that people are using, and let's get Vicky on here. I want to talk about this. Let's try to come up with a whole new investigation technique that we can use in a distance way where we're all working on this technique as part of our investigation. I don't know what we're going to do, but Vicky, we're going to have a conversation about it. We better get hooked up so we can start talking about what's a weird new method you could create for a global investigation that isn't, there's something there, there.
Again, I'm just going back to saying what I said. I don't think this has ever been done.
Let's add some more never been doneness to it.
Can you imagine Canada, the States, UK, maybe possibly Scotland with Drew wanting to be a part of it?
Rock and roll. Let's do this. I'm so excited.
She hasn't been on a show with Matt and me yet. This is true.
Hi, hello. Bring me on.
But I'm assuming.
Let's do this.
I'm assuming Vicky and her team are going to be there for the October's event. I already know Ghoul Gang's going to be a part of it again.
Oh yeah.
And people, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not going to tell you the spot. I'm hoping they get it. But if they get the spot they're trying to get, you're not going to want to miss it. It is the most coolest spot. And you guys are going to flip out when you find out where it is. I flipped out.
So excited.
Oh my God, this place is incredible on where they're going to be. If they get it, I'm hoping they get it. And if they do get it, they are going to be part of the global world event or whatever we're going to call it.
If you need to tell that location that you're going to be on a global event for a YouTube, and if you need to have them introduced to the wild, crazy lady who's going to be hosting it to get them to agree to give you the location, I'll go after them and pull them into that. I'll do some convincing for you. I'll be your strong.
Raymond knows the location.
Okay, well, if they need,
I'll tell you the location after the show.
I'm so excited about it.
But people, www.globalghosthunt.com. Haleigh is our new host for GGH Live.
Get in there, get signed up.
She's going to have a guest. She's going to have a guest like her co-host or her host, whether it's her brother, whether it's her sister, whether it's some of the other people she does some podcasts with. Get ready. Next week, she's going to be doing her first show on Thursday. We don't know the time yet. Probably between 7 and 8. But let's be honest. Haleigh is a blast. She's going to bring a real new, different perspective to the show. We're really excited to have her part of the Global Ghost Hunt family. And hopefully that will be a long relationship. And
oh, BRYAN-JON, I just
feel
so warm and fuzzy and happy. You're just too sweet.
And you should be.
I'm just so excited.
She's been on Through the Lens. She's been on crime documentaries. And why not be on Global Ghost Hunt Live?
Why not?
It just makes all sense. Thank you, Drew. It's been a while since I've seen you, Drew. I hope you're doing well.
Drew, what's up?
I see some of your postings. And oh, there you go. You can have Spirit Mechanics on the show as well with Raymond. And we want, when you want the mechanics on, let me know. Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. So, and like send it, you know what? That would kind of be a fun thing if come on over, Drew. What's
there you
up?
Go.
Tell me all about Scotland. I need to go to visit Scotland. That's on my bucket list. That's on my I gotta go there. But
there's Bess. Thank you.
What's up, Vicky? Everybody needs to come on and hang out.
I go to Narcopolis in Glasgow. I've been to Glasgow.
Oh, I love it.
You want the vampires? Holy crap.
Yeah, it does. I need to know more about that. Drew needs to just come on and tell me about the vampire cemetery.
But like I said, this is your show. You do what you want. We're going to help you. We're going to help produce it. And next week, folks, get ready. We will put a posting up for it.
The fun is coming.
We'll put a posting up for it. So when it's next Thursday, it looks like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
we're going to have a blast. She's going to have a blast. But thank you, everyone, for coming in the room. We really, really appreciate. And I will see you on Sunday with AJ. Maybe even Haleigh might be there. Who knows?
Let me know.
Crime documentaries. And then obviously back on Tuesday, hopefully with Lex and hopefully with Tanner. With Tea Time with Tanner. And if not, Haleigh will be here with me. And but we'll see you. You can call her Franki, but her real name's Haleigh.
You know what? Listen, I'll answer to both, Franki or Haleigh. like Franki is the new persona that I'm putting on. That's the new suit that I'm trying to wear. So, we'll have the Franki uniform on, and I dig it. I'm down.
There you go. Okay, folks. We will see you next week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.